Hello, dearies. Today we're talking about how losing weight is like managing your money budget. Let's go. Hello, dearies. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. I'm LeFae, and if you're new here, I am on an adventure to leave 100 pounds in my past. If that sounds like something you'd like to follow and help me with accountability, please be sure to give this video a like and subscribe before you leave. Also, find me on my socials. I have Instagram and FitBit, so find me there and help continue the support. Thank you so much if you do. Today, we're talking about losing weight as if we were handling money. Now, in my family, I am the money handler. I keep track of all of the dollars and the pennies, and I'm really good at it. Really good. We pay cash for everything, and my husband and I regularly sit down, reassess our goals, and find out, okay, what do we want to do? When do we want to do it by? How much money is it going to cost? How long is it going to take to save? We have that down pat. It's second nature. We barely even think about it. It's just part of our lives. And a few months ago, when everything kind of just clicked and descended upon me like, oh, LeFae, you can do this. Losing weight and shrinking your body, you can handle it the exact same way that you are handling your budget. Calories are your food currency. La-duh. All you need to do is find out your budget and stick to it. Seriously, dearies, this was such an epiphany for me. And just like with big financial goals, like for us, we have two really big goals that are on the horizon, and that will be purchasing a new home and also an RV travel trailer. And we know that it's going to take a couple years before we can make that happen, but we know that we want to do it now. And so we're making the steps and adaptations and putting things aside appropriately so that we can reach those goals for the time that we have set to reach them. And losing weight is no different. I know that it's going to take some time. I know that I can't just decide today that, you know what would be really awesome if we had a travel trailer. Let's go buy one tomorrow. That's not going to as much as I would love for that to happen, it's not realistic for us. So in the same way that I can't wake up tomorrow and be at my goal weight, I know that it's going to take a while and I'm going to have to work on it, but it's going to be so worth it. Just like getting that travel trailer, I am so excited for that day, but kind of the saving and the anticipation of it is also really fun and exciting too. It's the adventure, right? The adventure of what the future will hold. It's so exciting. When we're talking and thinking about money, if you say to yourself, just save $5 a week, that seems like nothing, right? Like, what is $5 a week gonna do? Well, you know what? In saving $5 for an entire year, for 52 weeks, at the end of that 52 weeks, you're gonna have $260. And I don't know about you, but $260 for us, that pays for house insurance, that pays for car insurance, that pays for a year of oil changes. Why is everything car related? $260, that could be an entire new wardrobe for my son for school. $260 is a lot of money. And it all started by taking the little steps of just saving $5 a week. Losing weight's the same. Losing 1 pound a week doesn't seem like a whole lot, but in a year's time, which, by the way, that time is gonna pass anyway. So either be productive with it or miss out on the opportunity. So losing 1 pound a week, that is 52 pounds in 1 year. 52 pounds. That's almost the weight of my son. Like, it's so much. So taking the time to appreciate the adventure to get to your goals is just as important and just as exciting as actually reaching the goals themselves. Switching from money, going back to weight, I'll give you a quick breakdown of what my food currency budget is. When starting out on this shrink my body weight loss adventure, I figured out my TDEE. That means total daily exercise expenditure. I'm pretty sure that's what that first E is. I found out what my TDEE for my goal weight will be. And I calculated sedentary. I know I talked about that before. And it's 15 to 1600 calories is what my TDEE will be at goal. And actually, I think it's 1800 calories if I'm lightly active. And who knows, I might be more active. So 15 to 1800 calories is my maintenance food, daily food currency at goal weight. Now, currently, my body has a lot more food currency to use every day. My body currently will use about 2,000 food currencies a day. And if I am only spending 13 to 1,500 of those food currencies per day, that means that I am saving 500 to 800 food currencies every day, which means in 1 week, that is 3,000, at least 3,500 food currencies saved, which equals at least 1 pound loss. Does that make sense? I find it so exciting because it kind of will switch your mindset from thinking that you're not taking away food, you're saving energy. It's just a quick difference, but I think it's so huge and so impactful. Now, the plus side to this is by looking at calories as food currency, that means that there's actually no foods that are off limits. Some are just more expensive than others. So if I wanted to indulge in something that was a little bit more expensive, then I would save my food currencies for that particular item, event, what have you. Quick example, just this past week, my husband and I had a couple days to ourselves and we went out to eat for dinner. Because I knew that I was going to be having an expensive food currency dinner, I had something lighter to tide me over during the day. I saved my food currencies to spend them where I really wanted them to spend and really wanted them to count. I have dessert every single day. I save 200 to 300 food currencies so that after dinner, right before my eating window closes, I have something super yummy, super delicious. Sometimes it's a bowl of ice cream. Sometimes it's graham crackers and peanut butter. Sometimes it's an entire chocolate bar. I don't care. I save my food currencies so I know I can have my dessert. Life is too short to not have dessert. Just saying. I also want to make sure that the way that I spend my food currencies is really worth it. I want a lot for my currency. To get as much bang for my currency buck, I have adopted what's known as volume eating, and that it's just high volume foods. My stir fries. If you didn't see my stir fry video, it's really yummy. Stir fries are a high volume food. I get a lot of food and I get stuffed, but my food currency, it doesn't cost that much in my food currency. There are 400 to 600 food currencies to have pretty much a pound of food when I break my fast. The other benefit of eating in volume this way is it keeps me satiated for hours. I break my fast and then I really don't start thinking about food again until dinner time. which means that along with intermittent fasting, I've kind of fallen into a 2MAD, a 2 meals a day eating style. That's for another video. And that, my dearies, is how I approach weight loss through the lens of how I manage my household budget. Please let me know in the section beyond the veil, did any of this make sense? Do you have anything that you want to add and help clarify because I didn't explain something? Any questions? Please feel free to ask. I could go on and on and on about this, but I don't want to bore you or take up too much of your time. But next week, I will be talking about my weight loss method, the plan that, I'll just go into detail, in one video, exactly what I'm doing to now have lost over 50 pounds and how I see it working in the future. So please stay tuned, subscribe before you leave so that you won't miss my video next week on how the heck I am losing weight. And I feel pretty successful. I will see you all on Friday, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I will see you soon. Bye, dearies.